Hello and welcome to Child Development 217, Language and Literacy for the Young Child. I am Amy Kilgus-Chamley and I will be teaching you for the next 14 weeks as we do this online class. This is one of my favorite classes to teach, so I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I do. My first time teaching it all online, so that'll be new and interesting for everyone. But there's so much to learn about children and language development and reading and literacy. So it should be a great semester full of information, a lot of stuff that you will be able to use in your work with young children. So look forward to that. I'm just going to introduce a few things right here, right now, and then I want to meet up with you on Monday, February 8th on Zoom at 6 o'clock p.m. I hope you can all make it. We'll have a quick class to discuss all of the things that are happening, what my expectations are for the semester, and where you can find things on Cobra, etc. Again, that's Monday, February 8th at 6 o'clock on Zoom. If you can't make it, I will record the session so that you can watch it afterwards. So let's just go through a few things that you need to know before this semester starts. Like I said, I'm Amy. I will be teaching you this semester. This is my 4th year teaching at Parkland. I was previously a preschool director and teacher, and I actually took many of the classes that I teach now at Parkland. So it's interesting to have an opportunity to learn and teach here. I have 2 daughters in high school who are home all the time, a husband and a dog. And the best ways to get in touch with me are, number 1, email. That's always going to be the best way to get in touch with me. I may not get back to you immediately, but I will check my email every day and I will respond to you there. You can call me. My number is 815-317-6420. You can also text to that number, okay? If it's an emergency, call me or text me there. Another way that you can get in contact with me is through our Classroom Remind. So everyone will need to sign up for the Classroom Remind, because that's another really good way of contacting me, contacting each other. All of this information will be on our Classroom Cobra, okay? Our textbook for this semester is Early Childhood Experiences in Language Arts, Early Literacy, the 11th edition by Jean Machado. So it should be available in the bookstore. You do need the textbook. I will tell you why. Because I will cover a lot of things in lectures, but many times quizzes will have information that comes from the text because I expect you to read the textbook, okay? We will have a weekly discussion forum on Cobra, and that is an opportunity for all of us to share and to get to know each other and to learn. So discussion forums will generally have some assignment that you need to do, a video you need to watch, an article you need to read, and then question prompts about it. Each week in the discussion forum, you will need to respond to the prompt by Thursday at 10 p.m. And then you will need to reply to 2 of your classmates' responses by Sunday at 10 p.m. So that means that you will need to write an essay, essentially, about whatever the prompt is that week, and then read through your classmates' responses and talk to them about what they've said, okay? This is how we get to know each other. This is the way that we share information in this class since we're all online. The discussion forums are worth half of your grade. So if you don't do the discussion forums, you can't pass the class. So you need to do the discussion forums. There's one every week except for the week of spring break, okay? And they are in Cobra under discussions or in each week in the content section. I'll go over that when we talk on Zoom. We will have 6 quizzes throughout this semester. They're all online. So you just go to the quiz section on Cobra. You can use your book, you can use your notes, you can use whatever. Don't just go look on the internet, because chances are whatever answer comes up will not be correct, right? So you need to use your book, your text, your notes, anything that we've done in the class. We will have an author study. I will assign you an author, and you will research that author and give a presentation about that author. And that's all covered in the author study assignment, which you'll see. We will have a final project. The final project is a culmination of what you've learned, and there's a variety of ways that you can do the final project. What we'll do is you will come up with some sort of project that shows what you've learned about language and literacy for the young child, and how you can do it in the classroom, or how you can share it with families. And then you will do the actual project. So it might be putting together an alphabet book, it might be coming up with a list of songs, something like that. And then you will write a reflection paper about it, telling me why you chose what you did, what appeals to you, why you think it's appropriate, all of that stuff. So by April 26th, you need to have come up with your idea, and I need to approve it. This project in total is worth 100 points. I don't want you to come up with a project and then submit it, and I didn't know what it was going to be, and it doesn't feel to me like it's worth 100 points, right? So you need to have me approve your project by April 26th. And then on Sunday, May 2nd, you will submit your written reflection paper to the Dropbox. And on Monday, May 3rd at 6:00 p.m., we will have a Zoom, and you will present your project to the class so that we all know what you did and you can tell us all about it. The one other thing that we will have during the semester is a book blog. We will combine all of our knowledge together in one index of children's books. So this is on Cobra. What you will do is choose 10 children's books throughout the semester. You don't have to do it all at once, but also don't wait until the last week to do it, right? And you will choose, read, and analyze these books. There's a form that you'll fill out, and then there's a discussion forum where you will share that information with your peers, so that you are getting, by the end of the semester, you will have practically 100 different children's books that you know about, because we've all shared that information together. We'll have more. I'll show you more about that when we meet on Monday, February 8th. So there you go. Each week we'll have a video lecture that I will post on Cobra, and that's it. So everything will be on Cobra. We will have those 2 meetings on February 8th at 6:00 on Zoom, and May 3rd at 6:00 on Zoom. Those are the only scheduled times that we will be meeting so far. Depending on where we are in the coronavirus pandemic situation, we may do a field trip to the library, to the Champaign Public Library. Not sure how that's going to work. It would be the week before spring break, I believe. So I'll keep you up to date on what's going to happen with that. All right, I already said the best way to contact me is email. And that also means you need to check your email. If you have had a class with me in the past, you know that this is the way I communicate with you. I've had people in the past in my classes where it's been a Friday afternoon, I've been checking grades, I've given them the opportunity over the weekend to make up some points by doing something. If you don't check your email, you don't get that. So I've had students who have gotten a full letter grade lower in the class because they didn't check their email. Check your email. Check your Parkland email. And email me anytime you have questions or need clarification on anything. Do that, please. Okay. Reading is important. You need to read chapters in your textbook. The great thing about this textbook is the chapters are not very long and they're very informative. There's a lot of good information there. So make sure you are doing that. I will post video lectures each week, like I said, and it's important that you view those as well, because the information that I bring forth in the lecture may not be reflected in your text, and it's maybe on a quiz. So you need to have all of that information. Make a few requests. Take responsibility for your work. I want you to be here. And by here, I mean, I want you to be focused on this class for, a couple hours a week. That's what you need to do to succeed. I want you to keep track of your assignments. I want you to keep track of what's due. And I want you to let me know if you have questions or you're having problems. Go look at the course outline, read through the syllabus, go mess around on Cobra and see what is available, when it's going to be there. I haven't posted any video lectures yet, so you'll see in each week the discussions are there. Because I post things ahead, you can work ahead, that's fine. But also know that some of the things that you're going to be learning through the lectures, through the reading, you're going to need for things like the book blog. You're going to need to know some of that information to fill out that form. So don't work too far ahead is basically what I'm saying. Submit assignments on time, or tell me why you can't. If you can't submit an assignment on time and you've told me, I will be gracious, right? If you are waiting until the very last minute and turning everything in at once, that's not really a winning strategy, okay? Generally, I break things up at midterm, so anything that you haven't submitted by midterm, you cannot submit it in the second half of the semester. If you ever have any questions about anything, ask me. Don't be afraid to ask. But also make sure you're checking on Cobra, because everything's pretty spelled out there. In discussions, make sure you're being respectful of others' opinions and ideas. This is a place where we learn, and we learn about different things and different approaches. And it's okay if somebody has a different approach than you, or you have a different approach than someone else. Let's talk honestly and respectfully about, how children learn, how we should relate to children, all that stuff. Take time on your work, especially in your discussions. Don't give me 3 lines. Give me all of the things that you think about, right? If you want the 50 points for that discussion forum, you need to really say it. Don't just, repeat back something from what you've read or heard. Answer the questions. Answer them fully. Give me a lot of information. And again, if you ever have any questions, let me know. You can email me, you can text me, you can remind me, you can call me. So that's it, and I will see you on Monday, February 8th at 6:00 p.m. on Zoom. The link is in a million places on the Cobra website. So it's on the syllabus, it's on the welcome section. Go find it. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and I'm looking forward to teaching this class. I love this class. It's a lot of fun, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes this year online.